I did not jump it. I did not jump it. Yes, I did not jump it. They came to my house just to kill me, to kill me.
Did not jump it.
And the Igbo man did not jump it. Your own Nigerian army, just to see me there. Said a defendant did not jump bail. Defendant did not jump bail. I need my witnesses in court to testify in Abuja. Oh, your own court ruling my lord. He did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run. Not jump your bail. Your own God man said that he did not jump bail. My lord, my lord, my lord. I don't know why my case should be contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria, Constitution of the United Nations.
Extradition from Kenya.
Your own God, my lord. I am dead already, yes, dead already. Can bring me back is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, real freedom.
Biafra,
African man,
freedom is the nation.
Biafra. Oh, rise up like the rising sun, Nigeria, Nigeria, divide peacefully. Referendum,
let them go.
Referendum. Now is African man, freedom. Oh, Nigeria, your own call ruling, my lord, my lord. Your own call, my lord. I did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run. Real man no jump bail. Why thou prosecute me, my lord? Why persecute an innocent man, my lord? There is God, oh yes, there is God. The whole world is watching. I did not jump in. Yes, I did not jump in. Jump in. Jump in. They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Let it all get style. Let it all get style. Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me dead. Oh, I saw you said. Defender,
Self-defender did not jump in.
I did not jump in.
Stand tall, I stand firm.
To defend myself, Nigeria, obey your own court order. I did not jump the bail. They came to kill, oh, extra rendition.
Extra rendition.
I did not jump your bail. I did not jump your bail. I did not jump it. Yeah, I did not jump it.
Jump in.
They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Let it all get started.
Let it all get started. Let it all get started.
Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me there.
Oh, I sigh.
Defender, self-defender.
Yeah, jump in.
I did not jump in. I stand defend myself. Nigeria, obey your own court order. I did not jump the bail. They came to kill love. Extradition. Extradition. I did not jump your bail.
Mommy, you did not jump bell. You did not. I did not jump.
I did not jump bail. I did not jump bail. Yes, I did not jump bail. They came to my house just to kill me, to kill me.
He not jump bail.
And the Igbo man did not jump bail. Your whole Nigerian army just to see me there. Said a defendant did not jump bail. Defendant did not jump bail. I need my witnesses in court to testify in Abuja. Oh, your own court ruling my lord. He did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run. Not jump your bail. Your own God, man, said that he did not jump bail. My lord, I don't know why my case should be contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria, Constitution of United Nations.
Extradition from Kenya.
Your own God, my lord, I am dead already, yes, dead already. The only thing that can bring me back is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, real freedom.
Biafra.
African man.
Freedom, Igbo nation.
Biafra. Oh, rise up like the rising sun, Nigeria. Nigeria, divide peacefully. Referendum. Now is African man, freedom. Oh, Nigeria, your own call ruling my lord, your own call, my lord. I did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run, real man no jump bail. Why thou prosecute me, my lord? Why persecute an innocent man, my lord? There is God, oh yes, there is God. The whole world is watching. I did not jump bail. Yes, I did not jump bail. Jump bail. They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Get style. Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me dead. Oh, I did not jump in.
Stand tall, I stand firm.
To defend myself and the order. I did not jump the bail. They came to kill, oh, extradition. I did not jump your bail. I did not jump. jumping. Yes, they're easy, God. The whole world is watching. I did not jump it. Yeah, I did not jump it. They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Legos. Like it all gets tired.
Like it all gets tired. Like it all gets tired.
Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me there.
Oh, I sigh.
Beside
I sigh.
the defender, self-defender.
We are jumping.
I did not jump it. I stand tall, I stand firm to defend myself. Nigeria, obey your own court order. I did not beg. They came to kill Lord. Extra. Extra rendition. Did not jump.
Mommy is the not your bell.
I did not jump it. I did not jump it. You're Nigerian army. Oh, jump it. I need witnesses in court to testify, in a book. Oh, your God ruling my life. He did not jump down. Igbo man run. Igbo man does not
morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans, depending on your location and your time. Welcome to Questionnaire this morning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, one of you who has consistently remained on the path of truth for Biafran Restoration Project. As a lover and supporter of Mazin and Kano, we appreciate you. We appreciate your commitment. Appreciate our leaders, past Odumegwu, prize for Biafra to be here. I also appreciate Mazin Kano, who is still very much in detention just because of Biafra. Our appreciation also goes to our Prime Minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, for what is brothers and sisters. This is 2026. 2000. This is a year that we so much appreciate Biafrans and as we must do as a people. We must do everything humanly possible within our reach to make sure that we are free as a people. So 2026 is going to be a special year for Biafran Restoration Project. So if you are a Biafran anywhere that you are, want you to understand that this year we need to be free from the terrorist Nigerian state. The issue of Biafra is being talked about in Washington, D.C. Our acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, our lobbyists and our attorneys are doing the needful, making sure that the issue of Biafra is before the American congressmen and women, leaders of the free world. And because of the diplomatic engagement that they have been having with the cabinet members, American congressmen and women, this is the reason why you are seeing Nigeria being held accountable for the atrocities that they have committed against Christian population. Christian, by extension, Biafrans in that part of the world. It is as a result of our engagement, brigade engagement, Biafran issues are being tabled before the President of the United States of America. And because of that, Nigerian government officials are now responding to certain questions in relation to the genocide against Christian population. You all will remember what happened on the 25th of December 2025. The American government destroyed the ISWAP terrorists where they have their headquarters in Sokoto. That is part of the gun ablazing threat that the American government, President Trump, made to the Nigerian government. First of all, he warned each and every one of them that they should warn their terrorists to desist from killing Christians. Otherwise, America is going to come heavily on them. The likes of Gumi Shetima, they never listened. They didn't take that warning seriously. They continued the killings of Christians, displacement of communities. They didn't stop. Rather, they increased. And Gumi was even advocating that America should not even come to, to help Christians in this genocide, to help to stop the genocide against Christians. And America has to take the decisive step. Even when Nigerian government claimed that they shared intelligence before the bombing, Nigerian government were not fully aware where America was taking their radar to for the destruction of the terrorists. So it is a welcome development. We surely appreciate America for doing that. And right now, Israel is now coming as well to assist America in making sure that the job is being done. So it is a welcome development. We so much appreciate the American government and the Israeli government as well to make sure that the Nigerian government are held accountable for the numerous killings that is happening in that contraption. The killings were planned and orchestrated by the Nigerian government because the jihadists, which are the sponsor, which Nigerian government are sponsoring, the Fulanis, are responsible for all these killings. Because of their religion, they want to convert Christians forcefully to their religion. They even said it. So yeah, I was a bit distracted, and thank you so much. So Israel has now joined America on these guns are blazing against the terrorist Nigerian state. And I want you to listen to what Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said recently.
area right next to our border is safe. We don't have terrorists, we don't have attacks, and we also want to secure. A heavy price. And those who fire on those who seek to harm Israel will be harmed. Those who kill our citizens will pay a heavy price. And those who fire
In this statement, the Israeli Prime Minister was actually speaking talking about the terrorism that have ravaged the West and that are in Africa, and that he is willing to assist to make sure that the Christian and the Judaism faithfuls are protected even while they are in Nigeria. So the Israeli Prime Minister acknowledged the fact that Fulani terrorists are committing a lot of havoc in Nigeria. Just like this analyst said, you only hear about bandits, you only hear about gunmen, unknown gunmen, but the actual people who are perpetrating these criminal activities, the real gunmen and the real bandits, are the Fulanis. These Fulanis are the occupiers of the seat of power in Nigeria. They are responsible for the carnage. They are responsible for the kidnappings. They are responsible for the jihad. They are responsible for the genocide that is happening in that evil contraption. And the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is saying that Christians who find themselves in that part of the world, that Israel will definitely come to help them. That he had discussed with the American president, and they will do everything to make sure that the Christian population are protected as well as the Judaist Christians. So this 2026 is going to be very, very interesting. It will be a deadly year for the terrorists who are committing a lot of atrocities in Africa. And when we talk about Africa, more importantly, in Nigeria, it will be recalled that Iran is a sponsor of this terrorism. Turkey is also a sponsor of this terrorism. Turkey is now have been fingered in equipping and sending all these machineries, all this military equipment to Boko Haram fighters. So that is the issue, that is the case, and we must do something about it.
First of all, we have to acknowledge the killing is happening. We have to acknowledge the genocide. And then two, we have to acknowledge who is doing the genocide. The mainstream media and what the rest of the world hears is unknown gunmen or they're not saying it's the radical Islamist Fulani that is perpetrating the killings. It's not just ISIS of West Africa. It's not just Boko Haram. It is the Fulani ethnic militia. These are radical Islamists running throughout the Middle Belt, unimpeded, killing Christians on a daily basis.
From what you know and from what you've seen, what would you like to see the U.S. government do in respect to this, or the world governments, for that matter?
First of all, we have to acknowledge the killing is happening. We have to acknowledge the genocide. And then two, we have to acknowledge who is doing the genocide. The mainstream media and what the rest of the world hears is unknown gunmen or bandits. They're not saying it's the radical Islamist that is perpetrating the killings. It's not just ISIS of West Africa. It's not just Boko Haram. It is the Fulani ethnic militia. These are radical Islamists running throughout the Middle Belt, unimpeded, killing Christians on a daily basis.
From what you know and from what you've seen, what would you like to see the U.S. government do in respect to this, or the world governments, for that matter?
First of all, we have to acknowledge the killing is happening. We have to acknowledge the genocide. And then two, we have to acknowledge who is doing the genocide. The mainstream media and what the rest of the world hears is unknown gunmen or bandits. They're not saying it's the radical Islamist Fulani tribe that is perpetrating the killings. It's not just ISIS of West Africa. It's not just Boko Haram. It is the Fulani ethnic radical Islamists running throughout the Middle Belt, unimpeded, killing Christians on a daily basis.
From what you know and from what you've seen, what would you like to see the U.S. government do in respect to this, or the world governments, for that matter?
First of all, we have to
I did not jump in. I did not jump in. Yes, I did not jump in. just to kill me, to kill me.
He not jumping.
Tell the Igbo man did not jump it. Your own Nigerian army, just to see me there. Oh, your own cause said a defendant did not jump it. Defendant did not jump it. I need my witnesses in court to testify in Abuja. Oh, your uncle ruling my lord, he did not jump. Igbo man does not run. Igbo man does not jump your bail. Your uncle man said that he did not jump bail. Contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria, Constitution of United Nations.
Extradition from Kenya.
Your uncle, my lord, I am dead already. Yes, dead already. The only thing that can bring me back is Biafra.
Igbo nation.
This life is meaningless without freedom. Real freedom,
Biafra,
African man,
freedom, Igbo nation,
Biafra. Oh, rise up like the rising sun, Nigeria, Nigeria, divide peacefully. Referendum,
let them go.
referendum. Now is African man, freedom. Oh, Nigeria, own call ruling my lord, your own. I did not jump. Igbo man no jump. Why thou prosecute me, my lord? Why persecute an innocent man, my lord? There is God. Oh yes, there is God. The whole world is watching. I did not jump. Yes, I did not jump. They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Let it all get style, let it all get style. Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me dead. Oh, I saw it.
Self-defender, did not jump in.
I did not jump. Nigeria, obey your own court order. I did not jump the bill. They came to kill, oh, extradition.
Extradition.
I did not jump your bill. I did not jump your bill. I did not jump it. Yeah, I did not jump it. They came to my house to kill me, to kill like Lagos. Like it all gets started.
Like it all gets started. Like it all gets started.
Nigerian army came to kill me, just to see me dead.
Oh, I saw it.
I saw it. Defender, self-defender.
We are jumping.
I did not jump it. I stand tall, I stand firm to defend myself. Nigeria, obey your own court order. I did not jump the bill. They came to kill, Lord. rendition. I did not jump your bed.
Mommy, you did not jump though. You did not.
I did not jump it. I did not jump it. Yes, I did not jump it. They came to my house just to kill me, to kill me.
He don't jump it.
And the Igbo man did not jump it. Your whole Nigerian army just to see me there. Your uncle said a defendant did not jump bail. Defendant did not jump bail. I need my witnesses in court to testify in Abuja. Oh, your uncle ruling my lord. He did not jump bail. Igbo man does not run. Not jump your bail. Your uncle, man, said that he did not jump bail. My lord, my lord, my lord. I don't know why my case should be contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria, Constitution of United Nations.
Extra rendition from Kenya.
Your uncle, my lord, I am dead already, yes, dead already. Can bring me back is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom.
Welcome back. Thank you, Biafrans. Sorry, we are multitasking while we are on broadcast. We are still doing other things.
I did not jump it. I did not jump it. Yes, I not jump it.
We are still multitasking. We are still doing a lot at the same time. So I really appreciate you being part of this. So just like we are saying, the Israeli government led by Benjamin Netanyahu, the American government led by President Trump, they have vowed to protect the Christian community all over the world wherever they are being persecuted. In this case, the Nigerian government are responsible for the persecutions and the genocide that is happening in Nigeria today. And Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, is joining forces with America to protect the Biafrans and the Christian community that found themselves in that part of the world, Nigeria. So the guns are blazing is coming very, very hard on the terrorists. The terrorist that is being sponsored by the Nigerian government, the terrorists that Gumi, Shetima, Pantami, Ganduje, Sanusi, El-Rufai, all these people are the ones who are in charge and commanding the genocide that is happening in Nigeria. So the Biafrans, this is our opportunity to key into what is happening and put more fuel in the fire so that America will do the needful. Because we are not expecting anything lesser than Biafra exiting Nigeria. Because we and Nigeria, we don't have the same culture, we don't share the same ideology, we don't worship the same God, we don't have the same tradition, we don't even have the same culture or the same food. So we are so much different in our ramifications. We are not same people, and we can never be the same people. The British brought the southern and the northern protectorate together and merged us into that almighty mess. And since the merging of Nigeria, things has not been the same. The Biafran people have been the worst receivers of this genocide that is happening. Remember what happened between 1967 to 70, the killings, the pogrom that happened, and it has continued to happen even as we speak today. Our land had remained underdeveloped. Our people have not been able to enjoy what you call good life. A lot of things that is happening in our land, atrocities. Our people are even drinking from the water they defecate on. This is the Nigerian government policy against the Biafran people. For how long will we continue to lament? How long will we continue to complain to the world to come to our aid? We have complained enough because our people have died enough. And to make matter worse, to add salt to injury, when we rise up to speak against the atrocities of the Nigerian state, our people are clamped in detention. Our people are being assassinated. Our people are harassed. The latest is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Even as Nigerians refuse to do the needful, even when they say that Nigeria is indivisible, they have not done anything to, to bring the Biafran people into the round table to discuss way forward if actually we want to still remain in that evil contraption. But we will not, cannot, we never in any form of it accept to be part of Nigeria anymore, because a lot of families are hopeless because of being in this almighty mess. A lot of communities have been overrun, especially in the north and in the middle belts. This is as a result of the Nigerian government policy of taking over of the ancestral land and giving it to their terrorist Fulanis. These have continued unabated, no solution in sight, and so therefore, our people have been at the receiving end of even any misunderstanding that happens in the West. So we are exiting Nigeria, and we don't want anything to do with Nigeria anymore. This is why we welcome the Israeli and Americans' mediation in this evil activities of the Nigerian government in Biafra land. Biafra land had remained underdeveloped for a very long time. Biafra land had been under the occupation of the Nigerian government since even after the war. There has not been any reintegration. There have not been any reconstruction. There have not been any form of 3Rs being implemented since after the war. Rather, Nigerian government continue to increase their atrocity, continue to intimidate and harass our people. Go to Biafra land today. Everywhere is militarized. Our people cannot go to their farm. Our people cannot go to their businesses. Our people cannot do anything freely because the military are occupying our communities, they are occupying our states. They harass our people, they intimidate our people, they kill our people, they harvest our organs, they chase us out of our land. When is this going to stop? It will not stop unless we join hands to stop it. And this is the time that we know that Chukwu Okike Abiama wants to stop it using America and Israel. And that is why we are calling on Biafrans in diaspora in the homeland. Let us make this opportunity, use this opportunity while it's last. The President of the United States of America can never be, he can never remain in office to perpetuity. He has only 4 years to be in that White House. And within these 4 years, we expect that Biafra must be restored. So we are calling on Biafrans, more importantly in diaspora, to join forces, to come on board and support the Biafran Republic government in exile under the leadership of Ogechukwu Nkere. It is the only government that, as we speak, that can wholeheartedly go to Washington, D.C. and speak with American senators or cabinet members or congressmen and women. You can recall that on the 18th of September 2024, this same Biafran Republic government in exile had a congressional briefing on Biafra, first ever. This is the first ever briefing that happened in the history of Biafran restoration. It is BRGIE that made it possible. It is our government, our attorneys and our lobbyists that made that meeting happen. And since after that meeting, Nigerian government have received a lot of backlash from the international community, more importantly from America. So it is a result of information being provided, evidences being provided by the Biafran Republic government in exile to the American government that made it possible that Nigerian government is now on the chopping block of the American government. So, and we are telling President Trump the solution, the only solution in sight, the only solution to these problems that have been there since time immemorial, since before 1967, the only solution that will bring an end to these persecutions is the division of Nigeria, the exit of Biafra out of Nigeria, because it is as a result of Biafra with Nigeria locked in the same place that is making Nigeria to go gaga and trying, the reason being that they want to continue to subdue us, use the natural resources that come from our land, fund terrorism, and attack the Western America. And we will not allow that to happen. That is why we tell America we are their best ally in the West Africa. We will continue to be their ally because we do not abhor evil. You cannot find terrorism in our history, neither in our lives. So we cannot live together with people who do not want us to live. People whose policies are to kill, to maim, and to destroy. We cannot live with them. Let the Arewas or the Fulanis go to their republic and practice their caliphate in the north. Whereas we that are Republicans in nature, we practice our federalism and democracy, our confederation and democracy in our regions. This is what we are asking for. This is what we are praying for. And this is why we are begging America and Israel to do the needful. Because America understands the Fulanis, the jihadists, the Islamic world more than we. Yes, America understands them better. America understands that the Islamists, the jihadists, they are all Muslims. America understands that these people are violent in nature. America also understands that these people thrive, or these people, occupy territories through conquest. That is why in Benue State, in the Middle Belt, in the north, you can see that the indigenous people are being displaced and their land taken over from them. And the Nigerian government have no policy, they have no plan to relocate all those people that have been displaced, to bring them back to their ancestral land. Because the Nigerian government are in support of what is happening. They are in support of the jihad. As a matter of fact, the president and the vice president are Muslims. So it's a Muslim ticket. And according to their Quran, you don't allow the Muslims to be led or to be under the control of Christians. Their also Quran said that, oh, the Christians are the infidels and they should not be allowed to live. So what is the essence of allowing Biafrans to remain in a country with the same people that never want to coexist with others? So it's something that we will never accept. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So the guns are blazing, coming hard on the terrorists. Nigerian government is a welcome development. And we applaud Donald Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for taking that decisive step or decisive action against the Nigerian state. It is a welcome development because Nigeria is a terrorist state. They fund terrorism, they live by terrorism, and we, the Biafran people, we are different. We are lovers of freedom. We love life. We believe on live and let live. We believe in unity of purpose. We believe that the world is a better place to live by everybody. So therefore, we don't have the same mindset or ideology with the terrorists or the Muslims. And that is why we cannot be in the same country with them. We will not and can never share common ideology with these people. They need to be separated from us. We need to be separated from them. And that is why we are fighting that America recognize us as a nation so that we can be able to develop at our own pace and do things our own, free from terrorism, free from invasion, free from Islamization, free from genocide. Very, very, very important. So Biafrans in diaspora, this 2026 is very, very important. Everybody is expected to come on board. We have to fight our common enemy, which is the Nigerian state, which are the Fulanis, which are the jihadists. The Fulani terrorists, they have an agenda. Every one of them that you see in the red chamber or the green chamber, they have an agenda. All of them will be comfortable in an Islamic state. All these killings that is happening, that is why I have not seen an uproar. We have not seen a protest in the north because all these people are comfortable with one Nigeria, with the killings. The Muslims, they are comfortable with the caliphate. Already they have 12 states which they are practicing Sharia in the north, so they are comfortable with it. But we in the southeast Biafrans, we are comfortable with our Christianity, we are comfortable with our Judaism religion, we are also comfortable with our traditional worship. So we are not the same people with these jihadist Islamists. We are not the same people with them. And that is why we want to be separated out of them. And those they are using to Islamize our people in our various communities, we are going to evict them one after the other. Yes, it will be recalled that the Biafran Defense Forces are doing the needful as well. They are protecting our territories and preventing the takeover of our ancestral land by the terrorists. It is the Biafran Defense Forces that are responsible of the peace and tranquility that Biafrans are enjoying during this festive period. Men and women who have volunteered to protect our land. And that protection is coming courtesy of the Biafran Republic government in exile, as well as the de facto government in the homeland, who are in charge of this liberation. While the diplomatic engagement, diplomatic chess play that is happening in diaspora is being supervised and headed by the Biafran Republic government in exile, under the leadership of His Excellency Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere. So we call on Biafrans to join forces with this government. We need finance. We need you to fund this freedom. Remember, the Zionist movement funded their freedom. Biafrans, why are we sleeping? What are we waiting for? America cannot do everything for us. The West cannot do everything for us. More importantly, now we have the volunteer force. This volunteer force need to be funded. Yes, they need to be equipped with all the necessary, equipment that they need to protect our women and children. They need to have the same equal measure of the machineries of all the arms and ammunition that Nigerian government can give to the terrorists. You see, Nigerian government are making money through so many facets in Biafra land. Nigerian government are sponsoring the kidnappings of our people, and when they kidnap our people, they demand ransom. Nigerian government are also into extortion in our land. They harass our people and extort money from them. Nigerian government are also into embezzlement of funds, public funds. They are into exploitation of our natural resources. So all the proceeds that they get from all this, their ill-gotten money and their corruption, they use it to buy more arms and ammunition for the terrorists. So we, the Biafran people, it is the little contribution that you make that is keeping Biafra land safe today. But we cannot continue to make these little donations or little contribution for only keeping of Biafra land safe. No. We have to increase these donations, we have to increase this funding so that these men who are harassing, these terrorists who are harassing our people in our communities on a daily basis, they must be evicted from our land. They must be pursued out of Biafra land so that our people can move freely, do businesses freely, go to their farms freely, and live without insecurity. Because the insecurity that you see in Biafra land today is caused by the Nigerian government itself. It is the Nigerian Armed and Police, the armed forces of Nigeria, that are involved in the harassment, in the kidnappings, in the intimidation, in the killings of unarmed citizens of Biafra that is happening in our territory. That is why the Nigerian government gave them guns to go to on the street of Biafra, and they continue to harass our people. We will not allow that to continue to happen. They also have their abattoir camps in Tiger Base and Obinze, where when they take our people, when they put you in isolation for a week or 2 weeks, in fact, in the night, they kidnap people in the night and harvest their organs in the same night. If your brother or sister have not returned from any travel, even when you cannot locate that person, I want you to know that they are at the Tiger bases that is operational in Biafran territory, the Obinze, the police stations, the military barracks that are operational in Biafran territory. These are the places that the bodies, the dead bodies of our brothers and sisters, their organs are being harvested by the Nigerian government agents in Biafra land. It is it is an open secret. It is very, very open. You can hear testimonies of people how Obinze have been able to destroy their lives and their loved ones, harvest their organs and kill people, and nobody is being held into account. Tell me why you will report the missing or even the killing of your brother to the authorities, and they're not going to do anything about it. The reason is that the authorities are complicit in the murder as well. So all these things that I'm talking about, we can stop it. This 2026, it is possible. 2026, it is possible that we put a stop to all these atrocities. And how do we do that? Your support to the Biafran government, so that the Biafran Defense Forces will evict all these terrorists from our land. My wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Otherwise, we will continue to fight for Biafra until eternity. Believe you me, if we don't do something different this year, we will remain slaves, even in our ancestral land. Even in our ancestral land, Nigerian government will make us to be slaves. But we reject all forms of slavery in our own land. And the only way to reject it is to come out en masse and support the effort of our government towards destroying the fabrics of the terrorism that is happening in our land. Ụmụ Igbo, ụmụ Biafra, ụmụ Chukwu Okike Abiama, anywhere that you are listening from all over the world, we are calling on you. Please, please forget about what has happened in the past. Forget about the mistake that you have made in the past. The Fulanis don't know. In fact, they rejoice in seeing these mistakes that we are made. The Fulanis want us to continue to fight ourselves while they continue to commit the atrocities in our land. Even when they are doing this, when they commit all these crimes, they tend to tell you it is the bandits and it is the unknown gunmen, while they are systematically trying to wipe us out of the face of the earth and take over our land. Please, Biafrans, this is not the time to continue to apportion blames to anybody. You have made mistake. For those of you who followed the wrong path since 2024 after the restoration of our Declaration of Independence. A lot of you followed the wrong path. A lot of you made grievous mistakes. And one thing I know about Biafrans is that some of you, when you make mistake, you don't come back to say you are sorry. You tend to make more mistakes to see if you can correct the one that you made before, thereby compounding the problem for yourself and making the situations worse. Now that you have, recognized the fact that you made mistake by following Ngozi, whom since the declaration of Biafra has not done anything. If you say that Ngozi have done something, there is a link on this studio that I have sent out. I want anybody that want to defend Ngozi or want to think that what I'm saying is not right, is not true, that person to come join me on the studio and defend Ngozi and tell me what Ngozi have done. The only thing Ngozi did or achieved was destroying the funding, destroying the support that our government had before the declaration. The only thing that Emma did was also trying to destroy the funding, discouraging Biafrans from donating to their freedom. And if you feel that I am lying, I still challenge you to join me on the studio and convince me or our listeners what you think, that those who say that they are the CRC, they are the board members, they are the this and that, what they have done or what they have achieved since 2024. Yeah, because we are going to judge you based on your achievement. They have achieved absolutely nothing. Rather, what have they achieved? They have deceived the Biafrans. They have discouraged Biafrans. They have criminalized the activities of our lobbyists, criminalized the activities of our APM, criminalized even the activities of the Biafran Defense Forces, trying to discourage people from donating and supporting their freedom. This is the only thing that these people intended to do, because they did not come here to fight for the freedom of Biafra. Rather, they were in the category of those who were sold, who were bought by the Nigerian terrorist state to fight against Biafra. They shared among the $20 billion earmarked to fight against Biafra. So that is the reason why you see somebody that actually know that what he or she is doing is the wrong thing. But because of the financial inducement, because of money that is involved, that person will now sell his soul to the devil, knowing fully well that the fight for freedom will benefit your children and your generation even yet unborn. You have children who are suffering outside Biafra land. You have children living abroad. In the first place, is America abroad to Americans? Is Japan abroad to Japanese? Is China abroad to Chinese? Is UK abroad to Ukrainians? No. But America is now abroad to Biafrans. All over the West, you find Biafrans because they are not comfortable with their homeland, because they have nothing to write home about in their homeland, because they are facing persecution in their homeland, because they are under intimidation and harassment in their homeland, because they cannot thrive, they cannot succeed, they cannot, they cannot live up their potential in their communities, in their land, because their land is under occupation. So if you have children in America, maybe you are doing well, you are eating well, you are feeding well, and you feel you have arrived. When you are not there, maybe, and your children are deported to your land, they will come and face the Fulani terrorists. They will come and face the Fulani terrorists. Just yesterday, let me tell you what happened. This is just it's very, very disheartening, very, very unfortunate. Kidnapping here and there. Somebody traveled from my location. Somebody traveled from Mozambique, to be precise. For years, for some time, he has not visited his family in the homeland to see how they are doing, at least to see his children for years. He traveled out of Biafra land for a greener pasture. Greener pasture. What do we not have pastures in Biafra land? We also have greener pastures in Biafra land. But Nigerian government have made it moribund, unworkable for us. So we are now looking for greener pastures outside Biafra land. So this person traveled out of Biafra land for some time, and this year he decided to go and see his family and his children. For years that he has been outside, he decided to go back to see his family and people, his loved ones. You know what happened? He traveled on Monday, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was on Friday last week. He traveled on Friday. No. This must be, that is 3 days and 5 days now. What this story I'm telling you just happened 5 days ago. If I'm not, I don't actually know the day he traveled actually. But when he landed in Lagos, he boarded a car, he boarded a bus to go to the east. As usual, you know how it is. Because when you board any train, you have to come down in Lagos. Maybe you have something to buy in Lagos and all the rest of it. Then he was taking a bus to the south, to the east, and coming to that Ore axis. This is somebody who have not traveled for some time to see the family. Getting to Ore axis, the bus, he found himself, all of the passengers, all of them, they fell into the hands of the kidnappers. They were kidnapped and taken into the bush. Somebody who has not seen the family for long. I decided to go home this year. All of them were kidnapped. As I am speaking to you now, there is a contribution going on because the kidnappers demanded 80 million on his head. Only him alone. Not to talk of other people, because they think he's coming from abroad. Is Mozambique abroad? Mozambique is like Africa. It's Africa. It's like Nigeria. It's just that the only thing you can enjoy here, you enjoy light, you enjoy water, you enjoy good roads, sort of. You enjoy security. But in terms of infrastructure, and the government or whatever, all these African countries, all of them are the same. So after enjoying the security here, enjoying light and water, he decided to go home and see his family. He traveled and getting to Ore. He has not even gotten to the east, his own. He has not gotten to his east, his destination. He was kidnapped close to Ore. Since how many days now? 5 days. They have been under the hands of the kidnappers. The kidnapper are demanding 80 million naira on this boy's head. Somebody who is traveled to see his family. He doesn't even have such money. He doesn't even have half of the money. Even quarter of the money, he doesn't even have it. But he has been kidnapped. And the little money that he came with have been taken away from him. Then that one is not enough. They were now, beating the price until now they have arrived at 15 million, that he should raise 15 million. The guy do not have 15 million. And the Biafrans, Nigerians, friends, well-wishers, everybody is now trying to raise money for him so that they can free him. At least he can come out with his life intact. Okay? He can come back with his life intact. This is what we find in a failed state. This is what is happening in Nigeria. How many times have you heard that American citizens left Nigeria and they got to America and they are kidnapped and ransom is demanded at their head? In UK, in France, all the Western countries, have you heard of such things? No. Even in some African countries, you can't hear it. But in Nigeria, that is just the talk of the day. It is a daily occurrence. So now the guy's life is at stake. He has not gotten to his destination. He's calling for help to raise money so that he can pay and as well be freed. Only his life. Oh, then all the resources maybe that he has saved, at least to go and marry with the family, the kidnappers are going to take it away from him. Is that the kind of society we want to still continue to live in? This can only happen in Nigeria, and it is happening to Biafrans because we are still together in that evil contraption. And that is why we are calling on you, Biafrans, to support BRGIE government to make sure that all these things that are happening do not happen anymore. It will never happen when Biafra is fully recognized as a nation. It will not happen when you support the government and the Biafran Defense Forces evict all these terrorists out of our land and bushes. So Biafrans, this is a time for you to do the needful and support your freedom. Very, very important. Let me see if I can play some videos, because of the, my gadget is obsolete, I'm just managing it. Sometimes, it will be skipping, it will be cracking. There is nothing. I have to manage it until I get the new one. So please bear with me, Biafrans. Let me see if I can play this. Let me see if I can play this video. Very, very, very important.
But other minorities, especially Christians, should be protected as well in Syria and throughout the Middle East. A peaceful border with Syria. Our interest is to have and we openly say it, we want to make sure that the border area right next to our border is safe. We don't have terrorists, we don't have attacks. And we also want to secure our Druze friends. And by the way, I think not only the Druze, but other minorities, especially the Christians, should be protected as well in Syria and throughout the Middle East and in Nigeria. In your efforts, we back completely because Christian communities are beleaguered around the world and especially in the Middle East, but in parts of Africa too. And we stand for the same thing.
You're listening to the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu telling you that the terrorists, they are all over the West, they are all over the South, they are all over Africa, and the Christians need to be protected. This is what we are talking about. The Christian communities need to be protected, but even when you are being protected, you have to as well protect yourself. Okay? Christians need to protect themselves. Your pastors are protecting themselves. You that is not a pastor, you that do not have a security, how do you protect yourself? Support the Biafran Defense Forces. They are the reason why you are still very much safe in your communities and states. While we are calling Israel to come to our rescue, America to come to our rescue, we must have to do the ones that we can do. Supporting the little where we can. Your Eje and Ejemma, your dollars, your pounds, to make sure that our land is protected. To make sure that we are protected. This is the only two presidents in the world, the Prime Minister and the President of America. These are the only two people who have the interests of Biafrans, who have the interests of Christians at heart. Outside these men, we are all lost. I hope everybody should know that. I hope everybody knows that. If these men are not in power, then we are better dead, because that is the plans of the Fulani terrorists. They are ruling the world. The Islamic world are investing heavily in the jihad against Christians all over the world. All over the world where the Islams, where jihadists are, in Syria, in Yemen, in Turkey, in Africa, you see that the Islamic world are investing heavily on the jihadists, because the more jihadists kill people, the more they increase in their territory, the more they increase in their population, the more they get access to indigenous lands and increase their terrorism. That is what our people should know. So if you are still a one Nigerianist, you don't know what you are doing. If you are still supporting one Nigeria, you don't know what you are doing. If you are now criticizing Donald Trump or Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, it means you are evil and you don't know they are saviors when you see them. So Benjamin Netanyahu is telling President Trump, or telling the listeners, that Christians need to be protected because the Fulani terrorists are coming their jihad to convert Christians to Muslims. They don't do that by pleading or preaching the Quran to you. They do it by force, using Quran. They do it by force, using their jihad, their terrorist tendencies, using by force. You must to convert. If you don't convert, they kill you. This is what they have been doing for years. That is how they conquered the Hausa community, and we will not allow them to conquer us. That is why we are fighting. You need to join in this fight by supporting Biafran government. Very important.
a peaceful border with Syria. Our interest is to have, and we openly say we want to make sure that the border area right next to our border, we don't have terrorists, we don't have attacks, and we also want to secure our Druze friends. And by the way, I think not only the Druze, but other minorities, especially the Christians, should be protected as well in Syria and throughout the Middle East and in Nigeria. In your efforts, we back completely, because Christian communities are beleaguered around the world and especially in the Middle East, but in parts of Africa too. And we stand for the same thing. A peaceful border with Syria. Our interest is to have, and we openly say it, we want to make sure that the border area right next to our border is safe. We don't have terrorists, we don't have attacks, and we also want to secure our Druze friends. And by the way, I think not only the Druze, but other minorities, especially the Christians, should be protected as well in Syria and throughout the Middle East and in Nigeria. In your efforts, we back completely, because Christian communities are beleaguered around the world and especially in the Middle East, but in parts of Africa too. And we stand for the same thing. A peaceful border with Syria. Our interest is to have, and we openly say it, we want to make sure that the border area right next to our border is safe. We don't have terrorists, we don't have attacks, and we also want to secure our Druze friends. And by the way, I think not only the Druze, but other minorities, especially the Christians, should be protected as well in Syria and throughout the Middle East and in Nigeria. In your efforts, we back completely, because Christian communities are beleaguered around the world and especially in the Middle East, but in parts of Africa too. And we stand for the same thing. A peaceful border with Syria. Our interest is to have, and we openly say it, we want to make sure that the border area right next to our border is safe. We don't have terrorists, we don't have attacks, and we also want to secure our Druze friends. And by the way, I think not only the Druze, but other minorities, especially the Christians, should be protected as well in Syria and throughout the Middle East and in Nigeria. In your efforts, we back completely, because Christian communities are beleaguered around the world and especially in the Middle East, but in parts of Africa too. And we stand for the same thing.
So, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu mentioned Nigeria as well. When he refers to Nigeria, he's talking about the Christians in that part of the world, especially the Biafran people. So, the terrorism is global. And if Nigeria is not taken care of, if Nigerian terrorists are not taken care of, I mean, they are not put in their proper position, terrorism is going to blossom in Africa. That is one thing people should understand. There is a reason why Nigeria is a very strategic place for all this terrorism, all these terrorists. You can see Iran, you can see China, you can see Turkey. All of them are coming to Nigeria because the minerals that you have in Nigeria, once they get hold of it, Iran and Turkey will use there as a base to fund terrorism. So we really appreciate Donald Trump and the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for, coming to the rescue of the Biafran people and it is only two of them that are heading the defense of the Christian communities all over the world. And please, if you want to join me on the studio, the link is there. Join me and make your contribution. I can see a Fulani man I can see a jihadist in my platform. Dozier is a jihadist. So I know whenever you see them, don't mind the name that they bear. Don't mind the name that they bear. They go and copy and paste. And how you are going to know them for who they are is the link is on the comment section. They will not join the link to come and make their contribution. They will not join the link to come and defend their terrorism. Because if they come, to pick, they join the studio, we are going to disgrace them. So the only thing they will do, they will stay in the comment section and be writing rubbish. They'll be writing rubbish. These are the people the Fulanis that are kidnapping people in Biafra land. Those that are kidnapping people at Ore. Just like I told you now, somebody was coming down from abroad, if I may say, and getting to Ore. He was kidnapped. He has not gotten to his destination. He was kidnapped. And I'm sure Dozier will be part of the kidnappers in the southeast and in all around Nigeria. He may be a kidnapper. But you see them here, whenever they see that you are saying something that is affecting them, they will be calling you all manner of names because they are the evil. They are the evil that are destroying livelihood of people. They are the kidnappers. When you see them riding big cars, you see them building mansions, you think that they are doing genuine businesses. You don't know that they are into organ harvesting. They are into kidnapping. So my wonderful Biafrans, you are the people that I'm talking to, not Fulanis. Fulanis are evil. The apologists are evil as well. Their supporters are evil. No matter the names they answer, you should know them by their statement. By their comment, you should know where they are coming from. They are idiotic and foolish set of individuals. So join us on the studio if you want to make your contribution. If you want to make your contribution, join us on the studio and make your contribution.
Those who seek to harm Israel will be harmed. Those who kill our citizens will pay a heavy price. And those who fire on our cities and civilians will be held responsible for actions. It may take time, but Israel will ultimately reach these terrorists. No one should doubt Israel's resolve to defend its citizens. If that is not clear today, it will become even clearer in the future. Israel will do whatever it has to do to protect our state and to protect our people. Israel's policy is clear, and our message to the terrorists is also clear. You can run, you can hide, but in the end, Israel will get you. Those who seek to harm Israel will be harmed. Those who kill our citizens will pay a heavy price. And those who fire on our cities and civilians will be held responsible for their actions. It may take time, but Israel will ultimately reach these terrorists. No one should doubt Israel's resolve to defend its citizens. If that is not clear today, it will become even clearer in the future. Israel will do whatever it has to do to protect our state and to protect our people. Israel's policy is clear, and our message to the terrorists is also clear. You can run, you can hide. But in the end, Israel will get you. Those who seek to harm Israel will be harmed. Those who kill our citizens will pay a...
Biafrans, anybody that ever tells you that the Biafran Republic government in exile is not doing the needful, is not doing the right thing, I want you to know that that person is the enemy of your freedom. That people is the enemy of the Biafran people. Anybody, no matter who that person is, that is coming to tell you, oh, because most of these evil people come from the IPOB Nigeria. Those who want restructuring, those who want one Nigeria, those who want political solution, ask them. Of course, they have made themselves irrelevant. So the only way they will come and be writing rubbish is when they see where people are doing something, they come there and be writing junk. I challenge this foolish man who says he's Dozier. I believe he's an Hausa man. I challenge you to click the link and come on the studio and rant. Come live. You are talking about. Do you know what is the meaning of Briggy? You know what Briggy stands for? Let me educate you. Briggy is the Biafran Republic government in exile. This government in exile is recognized in Washington, D.C., in Capitol Hill, in American Congress. The senators are aware of what Biafra is all about. They are aware that it is only Biafran Republic government in exile that is representing the Biafran people. So what is this foolish man talking about? If it is not Briggy, then what else? Do you have anything? You don't have. Do you know who is Mazi Elias? Obong Mazi Elias. Do you know who he is? He is the lobbyist. He is a very wonderful lobbyist of the Biafran Republic government in exile. In fact, let me play you the clip of the promise of Elias in 2024 to the Biafran people. Animal in human clothing. This dossier is animal in human clothing. Useless, idiotic fools. What you don't know is bigger than you. So don't come here and talk about what you don't know. You know who is Briggy? Briggy is the government that is in charge of Biafra land. You know who is Elias? Elias is the representative of Briggy in Washington, D.C. Our lobbying firm is representing Biafra, and they are the reason why you see Nigeria is being held accountable. It's as a result of the meetings that our APN with Elias have had with American congressmen and women. So let me play you that. Animal.
Well, thank you, Your Excellency. My name is Jim Moran. I served in the United States Congress for approximately a quarter of a century. After I left the Congress, I began to represent some corporations and countries and causes that I believe in. It has been an honor to work with you, Your Excellency. Elias Gerasulis is my partner. This is primarily Elias's account, but I'm going to be working with him. While I was in the Congress, I was on the committee that funds defense and State Department foreign operations, as well as the Foreign Relations Committee. I have an interest in Africa. I was a principal co-sponsor of the African Growth and Opportunity Act. But most importantly, I do believe that Biafran independence is a just and noble cause. And I trust that you have a bright future ahead. We will try to secure your independence. We can't promise because the politics is not a particularly predictable situation in the United States today, and justice is not always served, but we will work towards that objective. I appreciate the opportunity to work on behalf of the Biafran people, and at this point, let me turn it over to Elias. Elias?
Oh, thank you, Jim, and it's an honor to be working with you on this, and we appreciate your lending your support, someone of your prestige and stature. That association would be so critical. So thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. And thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, Your Excellencies, and dear Biafrans in the United States and around the world. My name is Elias Gerasulis, and I I am a good friend and colleague of Congressman Moran, and we are your new lobbyists here in Washington, D.C. However, you should know that we are more than just your lobbyists. We are fellow freedom fighters in the struggle for the liberation Biafra. And similar to how your compatriots in the Biafran Defense Forces are securing your freedom on the homeland, we will be fighting for your freedom in the political and diplomatic battlefield here in Washington, D.C. And we will make sure that all these U.S. officials, all these congressmen and senators understand that the Biafran independence movement is a pure democratic civilian uprising against injustice, the very same one that we had in the United States when we declared our independence from the British 200 years ago. On a personal level, I knew I had to get involved in this struggle, not only because of my belief in the Biafran cause, but my belief in His Excellency, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. As I got to know the Prime Minister, I could see that he has remarkable leadership qualities and vision. And I knew that instinctively that he was a man of destiny and that he will have a very important impact in Africa in the years to come. And I thought it was a personal duty to assist him. Already, the Prime Minister has made remarkable progress and has outsmarted the Nigerian system in many ways. The Prime Minister has done this with the self-referendum. He has done this with opening diplomatic liaison offices around the world. And I think by establishing a proper Biafran lobby in Washington, D.C., the Prime Minister has delivered his master stroke. And if you can look at the Nigerian media and the social media, you will see that this is something that's been highly publicized. And I think this is because they understand the moment that the United States starts to gain more support for the Biafran cause, it will be a game changer. Because when the United States leads, other countries follow. Congressman Moran and myself are your voice to the U.S. Congress, your voice to the White House, your voice to the State Department, your voice to the highest offices in this great land. And we will not stop until victory is achieved. Long live a free, independent, and sovereign Biafra. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that brilliant speech there. Elias, we're happy to have you on board, and we have a lot of things to do together.
Listen to that? Foolish man. Did you listen to Elias? Elias is a well-learned, educated man. Elias is a lobbyist to the Biafran Republic government in exile. You saw what he said. You heard what he said. You heard him speak. You heard him speak. So this Fulani man that is here, Dozie, you are very, very ignorant of anything that you say against Briggy and Elias, because you are not in Elias category, neither with those people that you are supporting. None of them is in Elias category, even if Nigeria is not in Elias category, okay? So just get the hell out of here. We don't need people, useless people like you in our platform. Elias is one of the greatest lobbyists in this 21st century, if you don't know, because he knows his onions. Elias is a lobbyist that knows what he stands for and who he represents, and he's doing his work diligently, just like he promised the Biafran people that they are going to be our voice in Washington, D.C. And indeed, they are speaking loudly for the Biafran people. And our Biafran Republic government in exile are doing the needful as well, keeping Biafra land safe. So, Gozie or Dozie, whatever you call yourself, go back to your Fulani government and Fulani people. I tell them that you are it imere aka na tipa bụ aja na imenyego aka na nshi aboki. So, Biafrans, haven't listened to our Obong Elias. This is the promise that he made to the Prime Minister and to the Biafran people. He was going to be our voice, and he has been our voice. He is speaking very loudly and his voice is echoing very loudly in Washington, D.C. His representation is very much appreciated by the Biafran people. So if you see anybody talking trash, castigating our lobbyists, know ye that that person is the enemy of our freedom. That person is not a Biafran. That is number one. That person is a Fulani, number two. That person is a one Nigerianist, number three. That person is a jihadist, number four. That person is a genocide enabler, number five. In fact, that person is a criminal. Yes, it is only criminals that can talk ill against a very disciplined lobbying firm like Moral Global Strategies, or speak ill about a man who stood the test of time, a man who is reliable, who is trustworthy, like Elias. So anybody that speaks evil against him, that person is a useless idiot. So, wonderful Biafrans, please, this year we need to support our freedom. Very, very important. So that we'll be free. There's a breaking news. You know, if you try America, you are dead. There are breaking news that Nicolas Maduro and his wife, the tyrannic Venezuelan president, have been captured. You know, they were making mouth some days back. Oh, making mouth. Even in your kitchen, America, if America want to get you, America is going to get you. And that is why Nigerian government now, because they know what is coming for them. Joined with Israel, America and Israel coming for Nigeria. It's finished though. You know, when Jesus Christ drank then they gave him vinegar to drink. And after drinking, what did he say? He said, "It is finished." That is the portion for Nigeria. That is the portion for terrorists and terrorism in Nigeria and those who are supporting it. It is finished. America is coming for each and every one of you. All these terrorist enablers, both who oppose Odema, all of them, including Wike, we have all your names. All of you are going to be held accountable. It is finished. Wait. Now, small, Briggy is doing the needful. That is why you see them crying about Elias. Nigerian government are crying about Elias and crying about Briggy. And this small rat here is also crying about Sonny Akbarawa Bamba. It is finished. Enemies of Biafra are crying us river. Sorry. Please go to the nearest psychiatric hospital and treat yourself, or check for Ngozi. Ngozi can evaluate you and know the level of your stupidity and their damaged brain. The terrorists are crying. Their sympathizers are crying. Their supporters are crying. All of you will be held accountable. America is coming for Nigeria. Just like Venezuela is out, Maduro is out, Tinubu and his supporters, all these terrorist sponsors, Shetima and all of them, Sanusi, Sultan of Sokoto, Ganduje Kosogene, and all of them, Pantami, all of you are finished. You are going. You will go into America and serve your life sentences. Because you people think that you can commit evil and go scot-free. Not in this generation that we are part of. Our job is to bring your leg out. Then American job is to capture you and get you and put you where you belong. So Biafrans, if you want to join me on the studio, just click the link and make your contribution. Otherwise, we are going to call it a day here. I'm very happy. At least Nicolas Maduro now understand that you don't joke with America. Don't joke with America. Oh. If you joke with America, you're in a very big problem. You can't be bringing drug into America, funding narcotics, funding all these violent groups in America, and you expect that America will just allow you to flourish. It's not going to happen. You are going to pay the price. America must surely hold you accountable, into account. America will hold you into account. Every one of you, America is going to hold you into account. Okay? America will hold you into account. Let me show it to you guys. America will hold you into account. Look at it. It says, the United States of America has successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolas Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country. This operation was done in conjunction with U.S. law enforcement. Details to follow. There will be a news conference today at 11 a.m. at Mar-a-Lago. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President Donald J. Trump. Trump know the smile. Okay? Trump know the smile. Now, so they will take capture Tinubu. They never even, they have not gone to that side. So, all these people that are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria, America never even dream of you. They never even, you know, reach. You know, even reach for America to look for you. But believe you me, once America comes for you, you are gone. You are gone. Divide Nigeria, you people said no. Stop killing Christians, you people said no. Stop the jihad, you people said no. America have now come. Israel, one after the other, all of you will be taken out one after the other. Venezuela is out now. At least Nicolas Maduro will now understand that you don't commit evil and expect evil to be far away from you. No. And expect not to be held accountable. No. If you commit evil, you are going to go in for it. You have to answer to it. So now, it's in the hands of the American government. And he has to respond. He has to answer questions to most of the things he have done wrongly. And he may go in for it. In fact, he's going in for it. So that is how it is. So we appreciate America. They are truly the leader of the free world. And we expect America, in the case of Nigeria, to do the needful. To do the needful, very, very important. Nigerian government kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tried to try him unlawfully, and even sentenced him to life imprisonment. Every one of you that participated in that charade, at the right time, you'll be held accountable. Nigerian government plan with Finland, arrested Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, jailed him for 6 years. Every one of you will be held into account. And all of you that are calling our APM names, calling our information minister names, calling our BDF, our government names. If you are a Biafran, I want you to know that you are going to be held into account. Very soon you'll be held into account. So don't worry. Continue to run your mouth. Continue to write junk. You'll be held into account. If you think that after using a fake account, nobody knows who you are, you must be joking. One of our brother who is a scientist, who is a developer, he said that any account that is used, there is a way the person that is using that account, there is a gadget that will there is a gadget that has been developed that can be able to detect whoever is using whatever. So if you believe that, oh, you are hiding under as Gozier 123 and nobody knows you, at the appointed time, all of you, Agegidon one after the other, then you come and answer to the Biafran people. You answer to the Biafran nation. So continue to commit your evil. We are going to hold you into account. So Biafrans, I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for being part of this. We will continue. We'll continue to talk to our people. We'll continue to educate the world. We'll continue to fight for our freedom until we are free as a nation.
Terrorism should be confronted, not understood, confronted and defeated. And that is what we're engaged in right now. So I want you to know that I spoke with President Trump yesterday. I said this publicly too. I see the battle against us and the battle against our Judeo-Christian tradition. They go to Europe, they go to the United States, they go to Africa, Nigeria. And we are conscious of the fact that Christians are being persecuted across the Middle East, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Nigeria, in Turkey, and beyond. Beleaguered communities who deserve our help. Just as you are helping us, we want to help back. And we're capable of doing that. In Africa with intel, in the Middle East with a lot of means that I won't itemize each one. But this is what our agenda is. It's a main part of our agenda, and it's going to continue with greater force and greater might in this coming year. There are some people who believe that faith should be silent and terrorism should be understood. Faith should speak its voice, terrorism should be confronted, not confronted and defeated. I want to know, I see and we are conscious of the fact that Christians are being persecuted across the Middle East, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Nigeria, in Turkey, and beyond. Beleaguered communities who deserve our help. just as you're helping us, we want to help back. And we're capable of doing that. In Africa with intel, in the Middle East with a lot of means that I won't itemize each one. But this is what our agenda is. It's a main part of our agenda, and it's going to continue with greater force and greater might in this coming year.
The greater agenda of Israel and America is to protect the Judaic Christians, the Christian community, and Biafrans and Christians in Nigeria and all over the West, to make sure that the persecuted are being defended. You heard Prime Minister Benjamin say that. So Nigeria, you have a very big trouble to contend with. And believe you me, this is the beginning of the collapse of the terrorist Nigerian state. Very, very, very important. So thank you so much.
There are some people who believe that, I don't know that...
Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, so that anytime I'm live, you can as well get notification. So thank you so much for being part of this program. Continue to support the Biafran Defense Forces. Continue to support your freedom. Today is Saturday. Make sure you are part of the fundraising later today for the freedom of Biafra. Very, very important. See you and goodbye.
Faith should be silent and terrorism should be understood. No. Faith should speak its voice and terrorism should be confronted, not understood, confronted and defeated. And that is what we're engaged in right now. So I want you to know that I spoke with President Trump yesterday. I said this publicly too. I see the battle against us and the battle against our Judeo-Christian tradition. They go to Europe, they go to the United States, they go to Africa, Nigeria. And we are conscious of the fact that Christians are being persecuted across the Middle East, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Nigeria, in Turkey, and beyond. Beleaguered communities who deserve our help. Just as you're helping us, we want to help back. And we're capable of doing that. In Africa with intel, in the Middle East with a lot of means that I won't itemize each one. But this is what our agenda is. It's a main part of our agenda, and it's going to continue with greater force and greater might